What up, my G's, and welcome to day 24 of the 30 Day 30 balondor nominees challenge. And in today's video, I'm gonna be discussing the season-long stats and impact of Hakan Calhanoglu. And we're gonna be discussing that does he deserve to win the Ballon d'Or or not. So Hakan Calhanoglu has been Inter's main man in the midfield, creating chances in the last season for Lautaro Martinez and Marcus Thuram, which they both converted, and that is the reason they were successful in winning the Serie A and getting the 2 stars as well, which we will come to on later. First, we will discuss his stats. He scored a total of 17 goals as a midfielder who is there to provide assists for the attackers, but this means that he was low on assists, and that is the case here. He only gave 3 assists, so a total of 20 GA as a midfielder. 12 yellow cards, and he played 4,016 minutes in all competitions. So he's been quite busy all year around. 0.45 goals per 90, 0.1 assists per 90, 0.56 GA per 90, and 0.42 XG per 90. He took a total of 47 shots, and he scored a goal in every 3.62 shots he took. He gave a total of 2,168 passes, out of which 1,974 was successful, which means that his passing accuracy is a whopping 92.88%. They don't call him the Turkish maestro for no reason in Italy. And he gave 53 key passes, 152 crosses, and kept 17 clean sheets. So this means that he was an integral and vital part of Inter's squad, and a very crucial one as well, because he was the main man taking the penalties alongside Lautaro Martinez and creating the chances for the attackers as well. And as we can see from the passing, he was their proper number 10, creating every single play that Inter were successful in. Let's come to his trophies that he won. He won a total of 2 trophies last season, both with Inter. The Serie A title, of course, and the Italian Super Cup at the start of the season. So there is a tradition or some sort of a ranking system in Italy that the teams, if they had won 10 Scudettos, they will have 1 star on their badge. If they have won 20 Scudettos, they will have 2 stars on their badge. So there was a kind of a race between Inter Milan and AC Milan, that who would be the first one to get 2 stars, and Inter came close but yet too far. So yeah, that's the reason that why Inter Milan fans were too much excited that Inter won the league this season, because they got the 2 stars. And obviously the number 1, we all know who would it be. Juventus, who before 3 to 5 years were winning the Serie A like it was piece of cake. Anyhow, now their domination is broken, and there is a fair competition in Italy, with most of the clubs getting chances to beat the big clubs, and the big clubs competing between one another. In one season Napoli is off, and then in this season Napoli on the top of the table. Let's come to his impact, and I've also previously talked about that he is the one creating chances. He was the proper number 10. He was a playmaker for Italy, not only for Italy but also for his national team, Turkey, in which he, alongside Kokcu, was the one leading the midfield. They both created a lot of chances, and we all know whenever we think about Turkey nowadays, the only person comes to our mind is Arda Güler, but he was exceptional as well. But the main man, in my opinion, creating all the chances was one Kokcu, and second Calhanoglu, who is probably the best Turkish player in the entire world right now. Setbacks would be not going so far in the Champions League. No thanks to Lautaro Martinez. How could you even miss a penalty like that against Atletico Madrid in a round of 16 or quarterfinal? What was it? I guess it was a round of 16 match. You go out so early while last season you were the finalist in such a way. Lautaro Martinez LLL. That's the reason that from then onwards, Calhanoglu was the main penalty man for Inter Milan. Let's next come to his previous nominations, and let me give you a fun fact. The last time a Turkish player got into the top 30 nominations for the Ballon d'Or, it was 21 years ago. I don't remember who it was. Maybe, I don't know. But still, Calhanoglu has done it after 21 years, and he has brought joy to his country. And probably Arda Güler and Kenan Yildiz will be the second or third ones to do so, because I can see a lot of potential in Turkey's next generation, and they might be, this is an unpopular opinion, but they might be able to win the Euros at some point. That's my unpopular opinion. You can drop yours in the comment section below as well. So with all that gone through, it's time for my prediction, and that is the thing that why you have clicked on this video. So my prediction would be for Hakan Calhanoglu, the main Italian Inter Milan Turkish stalemate, to finish 15th in the Ballon d'Or rankings. And the reason I'm saying this, because I don't want him to go much higher, because I don't think that he has had a greatest of the seasons, but still it has been a decent one. So that's the reason I'm going to be placing him in 15th place. And considering that 13 of the goals he scored last season were penalties out of the 17, which means only 4 of them were genuine goals. So that is a very less contribution factor contributing to the fact that will he win the Ballon d'Or, get any higher in the rankings. So this was my opinion, and you can always drop yours in the comment section below. Until next video, adios.